Hey guys, Rob with Next Gen Writer here. Today I'm going to do a video. We're going to talk about sharing a Chiggy between motorcycles and another vehicle, in particular like side-by-sides and UTVs. So this is the Chigee AIO-6, and this one is configured for CG release, which would be kind of the universal detachable configuration for the Chigee AIO-6. Now it is available for BMW specific for the Motorrad Navigator Cradle. Now if you're trying to share between a BMW and then like a side-by-side or a UTV, that could be kind of problematic because the cradles that I'm going to show you, or the accessories I'm going to show you, are going to be common to the CG release. So if you had the BMW adapter here and then you wanted to share this device, say to your side-by-side that had CG release, you would actually have to change this adapter on the back of the unit. So it wouldn't be ideal in that scenario. It'd be possible, but you would be changing the bracket or the adapter on the back of the Chigee AIO-6. So let's jump onto the computer and I'll show you what options are available. Okay, so let's jump on the computer and take a look at this. So now with Chiggy's new modular or a la carte components for the new Chigee AIO-6 kit, it gets a little bit confusing. So I'm going to kind of revisit this. What you see right here is this is the BMW mount. So this would mount to the back of the Chiggy device and allow you to use a Chigee AIO-6 on a BMW with an existing Navigator mount. I highlight this because if you're trying to mix and match or share between, say, a BMW, big BMW GS, and a side-by-side, it's going to be a problem. They actually show a picture here of the CG release mount, and this would be the mount where you have options to share this device across non-BMW motorcycle vehicles. So again, like I said, if you're in that world and you're trying to share, you're actually going to have to switch this bracket out on the back of the device, which is not super convenient. Okay, let's move on. So this is the component that you would buy to initially install your Chiggy on a motorcycle to get detachability. So this is the adapter right here that I mentioned that also mounts to the back of the Chiggy right here. And then this is the detachable plug that affixes here to your motorcycle. So this would be configured to allow 12-volt wiring, which would be ideal. And you can also run cameras with this configuration. So keep that in mind. So now we'll jump over and show you what's called the CG Quick Release Kit for a second motorcycle use. Okay. We're talking about side-by-sides. Why would I mention a motorcycle kit for a second motorcycle? Well, let me tell you. So this comes with, again, the 12-volt wiring harness that allows you to run cameras, so you could put cameras on two motorcycles. Or if you wanted to use this solution on a side-by-side, it would allow you to use cameras on a side-by-side because this mount accepts 12-volt power. And what you can do with this mount is you can get rid of this bar mount here on the back and add a 1-inch ball to the back of this unit right here, the CG release mount. And then you can use any RAM mount that you want. You can go over to RAM mounts and just buy anything you want and affix the device however you want on your side-by-side, your UTV, wherever you're mounting this thing. So that's the upside of going with the full second release kit for motorcycle use, is the 12-volt powering and being able to drive cameras. However, they also offer what's called the Suction Cup CG Quick Release Kit for car. Now, when they designed this, it wasn't with cameras in mind. So if you look at this, it comes with your CG release mount. It has the ball adapter already on the back. You get a ram style clamp, and then you have a suction cup mount that looks pretty nice, to be honest, that accepts the ram clamp and gets you mounted on the windshield. This, however, is a USB-C type power cable. Okay, so this is not going to drive cameras. It will power the device just fine, but you're not going to be driving cameras with this mounting configuration. So I'll jump over here. They actually put up some pretty nice pictures of this product and show you how it affixes the Chigee AIO-6 in a car, or you could do it on a side-by-side, or use these components to get a lot of flexibility using the Ram style mounting configuration. So those are the options. Just be aware, give it some thought, think about how you want to power your Chigee and whether you want to use cameras or not. This quick release kit here, so if you were to buy this, I'm sure it delivers with the wiring that you need. Let's see, yeah, power cable ×1, electrical tap connections. So this would come with everything you need to get it powered up in the 12-volt configuration, and then all you would do is you would add the 1-inch ball, which is, I got pricing here in pesos. Let's, how much is this thing? 27 bucks, and then you go out into the Ram world and buy whatever you want. But you are going to be on the hook for the 175. These quick release kits are not cheap. Either way you go, if you get the one for a second motorcycle, it's 175, plus you're going to buy your ball head and then your preferred Ram style mount. Suction cup will come with everything you need for 175, but again, you're going to be limited to USB-C type power and not operating any cameras. So if you want to run cameras in your side-by-side, you're going to want to go with this route here and get 12-volt power via the CG release. Hopefully that's clear. That's it. Those are the options as of today that I'm aware of, but it is possible you can get a Chigee AIO-6 running in your side-by-side, and you can run cameras if you want to as well. Thanks for watching.